Yo, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
I'm new to the game. Is there any tutorial place?
Yeah, I mean, you can look up the how to play section in the menu, and there's a guy over there, a lieutenant, giving a basic on tanks. So yeah, I think it's good to go over there.
Turbo mode.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, new players. How you guys doing? I hope you're having fun.
Hello, man.
Thanmes.
Thank you so much.
I watched tutorials, but I don't know how the game works. So yeah.
You know you're ready
Oh.
to them. Do it.
Do you
Train them.
do you want me to give you some pro tips?
Oh, sure, man.
Sure.
All right. Have you guys done the tutorial?
Nope.
Tutorial. Nope. Where is it?
Alright everyone, like a zombie horde, follow your captain.
Okay, Captain.
Bro, it's so beautiful.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Let's go somewhere
There is a certain
quiet.
expectation of proficiency.
Excuse me, Lieutenant. I brought some new guys.
Hello, guys.
Okay, we just finished the training, but they're welcome
Oh.
to join us.
Thank you so much.
Come on. This happened. Jesus Christ. You know what? I don't... Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Oh, no, they're all coming
I'll help you.
here. Oh, no!
This is what
need a training staff.
this is what happens when the game goes on sale. You should expect this.
Okay, well...
No,
bigger
guys.
base.
No,
I think...
we just want to say that
become
we're
in
glad that you
charge
guys,
of an army?
joined. I just want to say that we vets are glad that you guys joined. We always could use more players.
I've been looking to join for a while. There just wasn't a player count to warrant it.
I think the word you're looking for is cannon fodder.
Same.
Okay,
more
well...
players or more fodder?
Okay, guys. let's-
yes.
And permission to speak.
How
May I
yes.
give a
Okay.
suggestion?
Although I
be-
do want...
would it be-
I do...
Would it be smart to like split all these people up into different sections, depending on a veteran player, so that we can have a different. Well, because everyone at once.
That's
I
a
don't
good
think
idea.
that's
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
You are quite right. However, Maybar's requesting y'all line up for a pick. So can I get a double rank on the fence, please? Story of Callahan is waiting on you.
Come on, man.
Oh, Airborne, welcome to the squad. Jesus Christ.
It's too
All
intimidating.
right, everyone. Basic emote. Press A to salute.
On
Yeah,
three,
whatever,
press
those won't work.
8, and on 3, press 8, and we'll get a screenshot of you. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, that
There
was
you go.
beautiful.
Thanks, guys.
Where can we get the screenshot? I want to get it too.
I'll
Ah,
There's
thank
a
you.
Foxhole
Can you give us
Discord,
a
I'll
link
post
to the
it.
Discord, maybe?
It's
Alright.
a Foxhole Discord on.
You'll be able to find it on.
Oh, yeah.
You can actually find it on the main menu. So you'll be able to
Exactly.
take
Alright,
care of it.
thank you.
You'll find it there. One thing I despise about this game, it is how much its community relies on hearsay. Be very skeptical of anything you hear, especially in regards to cheating and the like, because people are very quick to bring out that accusation, especially when the other faction is involved.
Alright,
Why?
But we're still the best faction, right?
I'm sorry, what was that, Archangel?
But we're still the best faction, right?
I certainly think so.
Grace Callahan.
Alright, why don't I get you guys acquainted with the world map, and then we'll see where we can send all of you.
Okay.
Because, by God, we're gonna need more fucking room. Come on.
Straight into an MG nest if you can.
Dude, somebody's gonna get a hell of a lot of reinforcements.
What a horde.
Okay, have a look. Just press E on this tent here, and you'll see the world map. Blue
Yep.
is up.
What in the fucking God's name?
Guys, shut the fuck up.
You mean
yeah, how's
the
it going,
deploy?
Foxhole.
Here, in the deploy?
Where in
Are
the
we-
flying fuck? Where did they all come from?
How many
Oh,
people?
question. Are we
This
the
is my
top guys or at the
platoon.
bottom?
How do you like them?
Bro, there's so many fucking conscripts.
Gallahan scraping the bottom
That's a
of the
good
barrel.
thing. Get out of here, you salty vet.
Is
this
map Jesus Christ, man.
The map
Literally
is
once for a
dynamic.
time.
It is updated real time with what is going on.
Okay.
These are all bots. They're all bots.
No, they're not bots.
Someone is using
Which
scope in
one?
the barrel.
I'm a bot.
So, for the record, we are the blue side. As you can see from left to right, things are going well, but not perfectly.
We are losing. Oh, we're winning. What do you mean losing? Okay, I'm gonna shoot him. Who the fuck said that?
Okay, so from left to right, let me show you how to read this map.
Yes.
Zooming in on the left, Oathbreaker Isle. Oathbreaker Isle has kind of been fought back and forth across those two beachheads for some time now. It's mostly bridge fighting, so very narrow spaces, lots of choke points, lots of grenades and explosives.
So much gas.
Can we just blow up the bridges?
You can.
you can.
In fact,
Shit.
I expect they already have been.
You just did, yeah, like a second ago. Can you move for a second, please?
That's gonna be impactful for armored vehicle movements.
No kidding.
Wait,
Not that
don't
we
go
have
down
any
there.
armored
That's
vehicles.
suicide. Don't go there.
Remember, we're early days in this war yet. This war is only 24 hours old. We don't have everything unlocked yet.
That's good.
Usually wars last for like a month at most.
LMG. We have APC, we have AC, I think, right now.
No, we don't
How
have
often?
See.
No, I don't think we have AC.
Meanwhile, to the right of that, you have Faranac Coast, which is actually an area where we got pushed back a bit. The bone half, we lost the bone half, and now we're simultaneously getting Luxta Homestead attacked and the Spearhead. If we can, however, perhaps we'll be able to do something about that because we have a bridge on either side keeping the enemy in place.
And a whole lot of cannon
Meanwhile,
fodder just
Lynn of
dropped.
Mercy, things actually went pretty well. It used to be
Why
that
here?
the
I saw
last grove and first coin were colonial territories. We took back both this morning.
Nice.
Deadlands, we've
Okay.
pushed forward. And we're holding our territory outside the pits and abandoned ward. We lost our territory in Loggerhead, but it looks like we're beginning to take it back, such as it is. Not by much, though, I'll admit. And the shore, we wrapped up any colonial resistance in that area and took the entirety of the territory.
Nice.
We are not
One thing that you miss is that they're trying to start a new front on Mercy's Wish and Lockmore.
Faranac Coast also looked like it's been breached of some kind. I mean, it looks like there's a breach.
Well, that is a breach. We have to take it back.
We are gonna lose. Like the little fucking thing. We have to
Now
lose
here's
in
the
it.
question each of you needs to ask themselves. Do I want to go back behind the lines, building materials and munitions for the war effort, and making sure that our boys at the front never run low on ammunition? Or, on the other hand, do you want to go to the front and try and turn this fight around? Okay, so we're needed, or push the line forward where we can.
Well, G6 are the most
I honestly wanna do
I'll
logistics and drive back and forwards.
Remember, this is not
Yeah, see.
This is not a one-way decision. You can absolutely go fight and then do logistics later, or do logistics and go fight. The only reason I'm asking you this now is I'm going to start giving you guys some directions about where you can go to do one or the other. Yep.
Also, Foxhole is not class-based. You do not have a class. Everything that you do, you can be a mixed medic or just a frontline. It depends what kind of weapons are you using.
Everything in this game happens because someone had the wherewithal to make it happen, not because they had a job to do.
Bayonets are the best weapon ever.
Is there a difference between the logistics guy that collect resources and the guys that drive the trucks back and forwards?
If our logistics is operating correctly, yes.
All
You
right.
got your miners, you got your factory workers, and you've got your logistics drivers
There's so
supplying the
many
front.
concepts.
The way it works, you got the miners bringing in basic resources, turning into basic materials. Those basic materials are then taken by factory workers to build weapons and supplies. Those same factory workers then hand off these weapons and supplies to truck drivers who take it all the way to the front.
What happened, everybody? What happened back there?
How does joining the logistics drivers work?
You ask.
They just like 50 guys.
Like there's nothing official about any of this. This is just players cooperating with each other. That's it.
Yo, what happened in Lock? What happened back there?
Is there any way I can know there is something missing in the front line? Some materials also.
There is, but you can't see it from here.
Just teaching them,
At the game, you'll be able to zoom in on various FOBs and town halls and so on and get an idea of what they have in their possession. If you have that, you can then see what materials they are missing. Say, for example, you see, hey, they have 400 rifles but no ammo.
We can always ask him. Like, what do you guys need over there?
There's something. Here's something here that I can show you. If you enter
we
and then
usually
tab,
win,
it's like
or-
quiet for a second. You can enter and then tab. It's like for a different check.
Guys, just go play the game. Go on the front.
Morty, shut the fuck up.
For that.
Shut up, Salty
So,
Vet.
kindly follow me, and I will take you guys to where you can deploy. Any other questions you have can be free to be asked once we get underway, or alternatively, you can always ask other players. I am trapped in a horde of people. Help.
This is your life now.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so here's the thing, guys. Each region is a server, and I don't think that you guys will fit in one server. So here's the fun part. If you guys want to play Frontline, I'm going to say a few options. If you want to join the Orbreaker IOS, join Conclave. If you want to join Fahrenheit Coast, join Ayuxta or Spearhead. If you want to join Land of Mercy, join Outwit Range. If you want to join the Deadlands, join the Pits.
You mean the big
If you
dots,
want,
right?
yeah, and if you want to join Tempest Island, join Lost Icol. Choose your deployment position and go from there.
How about
It's
logistics?
okay, all
What do we-
breakers,
what
all
do we choose
breakers.
for logistics?
Okay, listen up real quick. Because the squad's likely going to spread out a bit here, you don't all have to stay in the Youngblood squad. If you want to, that's fine, but just know you don't have to. If you want to leave it, and any squad for that matter, go to the right. There's a button. There's a button you can click that looks like a man leaving a door frame. Just click that, and we'll leave the squad.
What's the best area to deploy to be logistical?
If you want to do logistics,
driver?
I recommend you head to Buckler Sound in Stone Cradle, or Kirknell in Viper Pit. Either one of those would work fine. Okay. If you want to continue training, this area is always open to you, and north of here there are additional things like trench training, artilleries, and vehicle practice. For now, you guys have everything you need. If you have any other questions, just ask players, and they will be happy to assist you.
Alright, so Buckler Sound for logistics, right?
Buckler Sound for logistics. Best of luck to you,
All
Black
right.
Mesa.
Thank you, mister.
Thanks.
Cheers, thanks for the help.
Yeah, guys.
My pleasure.
Click on this statue, or click E on this statue. This is our Lord and Savior Callahan. He is our God, he is our Savior. You do not question his word, or anyone who claims to speak for his word.
Okay.
You can also click on the signs on the training course for extra info, but I'll pretty much be giving you everything you need to know. Spacebar is to vault over objects that are low, like sandbags and small walls.
You're our squad leader.
Yep. You can use shift to sprint, and also click on your middle mouse button or the mouse wheel to rotate your camera. Just click it and drag, so you get 360 degrees of view.
Hello, Captain.
Hello. I'm running a training session.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
teaching this guy by voice chat.
Ah, perfect. Okay, so in these crates, you will find what are called soldier supplies. We just call them shirts for short. Everyone put 10 into your backpack. All you need to do is left-click on them. 10 or 20, whatever, it doesn't matter. These are basically your respawn supplies.
Is it
in
okay?
the world?
I got 100.
It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna be putting them away anyways. So
Which
basically, one shirt is one spawn supply. In the world, there are bases like town halls or like this encampment over here that I'm next to. These are where you're able to respawn, but you can only respawn there if there are shirts.
You're running a stream, or there's another group at the
I
firing
have a
range?
question, Captain.
Yes.
I got 10. Okay. Every spawn will use one, right?
Yes, every time you respawn, you will use one shirt, but that has to be inside a base like this one. So press E on this base, and you'll see in the middle menu, there's an action bar at the bottom. One of those buttons is Submit Item to Stockpile. So click on the shirts that are in your backpack, and that'll submit them to the encampment inventory. And then you press Submit to Stockpile, and that puts them in the number of shirts that are in the encampment.
I don't get it, sorry. Can you do it slower?
Sorry, so when you click E on this encampment, there are a couple of different screens you see. On the left-hand side,
I see
you have your backpack.
Stockpile, backpack, and base.
Yes. So if you have shirts in your backpack, click on them, and they will go to the encampment's inventory.
They went to the
See that?
inventory, yes.
Yeah. And then at the bottom middle screen, there's an action bar at the bottom.
Yeah, there is some.
One of those is submit to stockpile, so click on that. There you go. So now this base has 534 respawns that soldiers like you and me can use.
Okay, 500.
Also on that actions bar next to the submit button, there's an assign spawn point button. Click on that. That means every time you die, this is the base you'll be given the option to respawn at. And don't be afraid to ask veterans inside the war for more information. They'll usually be happy to help you out, unless they're busy. Alright, so let's proceed down the training course.
Okay.
So just run these obstacles until we hit the rifle range. Remember, high ground is always best for combat. You get to see more, you get to jump on the enemies.
Is there any way I can increase my field of view? The area
no. You can't increase your field of view by default, but there are some weapons. There are some weapons that'll give you a greater field of view than what you have. You can also press spacebar to climb up ladders to get up certain obstacles. They're useful around docks in case you fall into the water too.
Okay.
Okay, so just line up in front of me right now.
Wait for me, guys.
A tricky one to explain. Yep, it's alright. Okay, so this is the rifle range. Let me explain first, and then you can ask questions later and shoot.
Okay.
So each of these tables has 2 boxes on them. Stay where you are for now. The left-hand side one... Okay, that one's wrong. The left-hand side box has the weapon, and the right-hand side box has the ammo.
Okay.
Ammo is counted by magazine, so if you see, like, a clip that has a 1 next to it, that means you have 1 clip of that type of ammunition. There's a couple of different weapons you can choose, so just take 1 weapon, take 2 magazines of ammo for that weapon, and join me at the firing line.
I have a question, Captain. Wait. How many weapons I can carry?
Sure. You can carry as many as your inventory has space for, but they will weigh you down. I suggest carrying 1, maybe 2 weapons at max.
Okay,
Anything more than that, and you're going to be very slow.
I got it. How can I choose it? I don't have it in my hand.
Alright, give me a second here. Let everyone choose their weapon first, and I'll explain it once.
Okay, I got it.
I got it, Scribe.
Hey, want me to take these guys off your hands?
No, I got it. I'm running a training session.
Hello, Scribe, Lieutenant, Helper.
Yeah, plenty. I told you there are plenty of people doing this. All right, my group, come with me. We're about done here.
How do you
wait for these guys to clear it. Okay.
How do you equip?
So now that you've selected which weapon you want, press the tab button on your keyboard. That'll bring up your inventory, and just click on your weapon. It should go into your first weapon slot. Then you can press the number 1 on your keyboard to bring out your weapon. Be sure to reload because it won't be loaded when you first pick it up.
Okay, I got it.
And remember, when you reload, you lose whatever rounds were left in that magazine. So if you reload when you have 7 bullets left in your magazine, you lose those 7 bullets. So be careful about that. Go ahead and try hitting these targets. You can see the damage rating that the weapon is putting on these targets as well. Keep in mind, that stability meter won't be there in the main game, only for the rifle. If you have a weapon like a carbine or a rifle, or even any weapon really, you'll notice that if you take longer to aim, your accuracy and weapon stability will increase. So instead of just shooting at the enemy the second you see them, take your time, make sure your shots count. If you want a really good demonstration of how that matters, pick up the sniper rifle, which is at this table here.
Captain, I can see the weapon is above the bar. You mean that, right?
The little graph, yes.
Yeah, the green one.
Yeah, that one. So the sniper rifles in this game are heavy. If you reload and aim down with a sniper rifle at the edge of your screen, you'll notice it goes way far away from you. It allows you to look way further, but take a look at that stability. Look how slow it takes to stabilize a sniper rifle. It's very slow.
Yeah.
If you press C to go crouch or X to go prone, your stability will increase a lot faster. So if you're in combat, pick a good position, preferably behind some cover, and crouch or prone. Of course, we have sandbags in front of us here, so you can't really prone and shoot. And especially with the sniper rifle, wait till your crosshairs are all the way closed on the target. Then you'll hit them for sure.
Ooh, looks cool.
Yeah. So steady fire is always better than panic fire. Unless you have a shotgun, in which case you're fucked anyways.
These crates over to the left. They're mini crates. You'll never see them on the battlefield. But you're
Take your time to try out all the weapons that are here. Get used to the feel of every one of them. Also because I don't want to run into the other group and bother them too.
Captain, I have a question.
Hey,
I'm running slowly,
Yes.
so slow. How can I rig up my other guns?
Okay, yes, that is the
This
question.
guy I saw a bear
If you are
here,
extra
he
weight
does
down,
a lot of stuff. This YouTube.
Pillow Dog, if
Always.
you're extra weight down, press tab to go into your inventory. If you have an item you want to drop, hold the Alt key and click on that item. It should drop it into a crate on the ground. Be sure if you're going into combat to carry as little as possible as you need. Being fast is very advantageous in this game. Of course, if your logistics are running as medic, that's not as important. Honestly, I would say the best, just all-around weapon to use is a regular rifle. It's got probably the highest accuracy. Let me see. That's another little hint. If you press the V key on your keyboard, it brings up a contextual menu. So if you can't voice chat or whatever, use those to mark stuff. Left-hand side is for call-outs to you, put words above your character's head. Right-hand side is for things you can actually point out. So like advanced position, that kind of thing. Alright, once you've had your fill of the weapons, come over here to the north. I'm gonna practice throwing some grenades. Form a school circle first before you start throwing dangerous shit around. There's no friendly fire here, so you don't actually have to worry too much. But there is friendly fire in the real world, so please don't blow your friends up.
Really? Oh my god.
Unless they really deserve it. Okay, so the left-hand side table has high explosive grenades, and the right-hand side table has frag grenades. Let me demonstrate
What
the
the difference between? Yes.
High explosive grenades. This is as far as I can throw a high explosive grenade.
Oh my god.
It seriously damages vehicles and structures. It's also good against infantry, but the explosion radius is not that great, so... For infantry, you'll want to use the frag grenades. Look how far I can throw you guys.
How do you equip a nade?
Hold on, give me a second, let me demonstrate first. That's about how far you can throw a frag grenade. Pretty far. If you want to equip a grenade, press tab to go into your inventory, click on the grenade, and it'll go into your third inventory slot. So then just press 3 to draw it out. Alright, another safety lesson when handling grenades. 2 things. Number 1, you'll notice that you have a throwing arc. If that throwing arc is red, that means there is an object clipping that throwing arc. For example, this sign. The other side of my throwing arc from this sign is red. So that means it's going to hit the sign. So be sure you're throwing in a white arc, unless you want to bounce it off something. Okay, second safety instruction when it comes to grenade. Oh yeah, you have to right click to aim and then left click to throw, in case it wasn't obvious already. Second safety thing with grenades, look at what I'm doing right now. You can pull the pin and hold on to them, but they will explode in your hands.
Oh.
So don't do that, unless you're being bayonet charged and want to go out in a blaze of glory kind of thing.
Does it automatically explode, or do you need to press next?
If you have pulled the pin on the grenade, it will take 5 seconds to explode whether you throw it or not.
Okay.
Alright, toss your last grenades and we'll head on to the rest of the training. Good roll. Alright, everyone, crawl and crouch through these obstacles. I'll see you on the other side. Don't follow me. No cheating. I'm making this as immersive as possible.
Pressing X, right? Yeah, pressing X.
Yes, X to prone, C to crouch. Collies are gonna be shooting at you. Remember, collies eat babies. That's why we fight them. Just ignore all the privates on the other side of the rifle range that I'm You can stand up when you're not under the barbed wire. I think that's fine.
Okay.
As of this morning, emplaced field machine guns have been sighted on the battlefields, and I'm not kidding about that. They have actually started appearing on the maps, so you're going to be under a lot of fire once you get to the front lines. Alright, meet me over here. Just wait for a few more guys to get over here.
We got like 3 more coming.
Okay, yeah. Still 3 more coming?
No, just 1 at this point.
Okay. So everyone just kind of look at what my character is doing. No. Just kind of look at what my character is doing. I can't properly demonstrate this because, again, there's no friendly fire in the home region here. But just believe what I say.
Come on, run up.
So from right to left, there are 4 objects that are really important for medics on the field. This one here is the medical kit, or the med kit. That's what I'm holding in my hands right now. These med kits require ammo of sorts in the form of bandages, which are located in this box here.
Okay.
So 1 bandage equals 10, let's say, ammo for the medical kit. When a soldier is bleeding or is wounded, you'll see blood all over their uniform. You, as the medic, can take one of these kits with bandages and heal them. All you have to do is point at them and click on them.
And you can
as long as you're right next to them.
Right?
Well, potentially yes, but usually one person will take like 3 or 4 of your medical ammo to heal.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing about bandages is if you take a bandage into your inventory and select it, that will also go into your 3rd inventory slot. You can use 1 entire bandage to patch yourself up if you are bleeding. You will still be wounded, but you won't be bleeding anymore, which means you won't die over time.
You can bleed out.
Yes, you can bleed out.
Okay, what
the
about
other
this
2
one?
objects, the other 2 objects are the trauma kit and blood plasma. If people get like grenaded or shot at in battle, some of them will drop to the ground, but they will still be alive. With this trauma kit and the blood plasma as I might say ammo for this trauma kit, you can revive 1 person with 1 blood plasma. This is cheaper than having them respawn and take up shirts and weapons again.
So you need to use a med kit and a blood plasma on a downed person.
No, a trauma kit and blood plasma on a down person.
Okay.
The medical kit's for wounds.
Captain?
Yeah.
This went to my first slot. It's okay?
Yes. So the trauma kit goes into your 1st slot, and the medical kit goes into your 3rd slot. So if you're running as a medic, you can have both out at a moment's notice. So up next is kind of a run and gun obstacle range. Once you get to the first set of bushes, which will be, I think, on the right side, stop there and don't move. I'll tell you to stop once you're there, so do as I do. Just follow like 5 seconds after me, so just run and gun. Keep moving and keep trying to hit the target as fast as possible. I'll meet you at the first bush. Get everyone to stop behind you. Everyone stop at the back here. Well, you moved. That kind of ruined the point of this thing, but... Okay. I'm going to teach you about cover real quick. Bushes equal cover. If you stand in a bush and you stand completely still, unless someone is right next to you, they won't be able to see you. Do you notice how there is in the top left corner eye symbol with a cross marked through it? That means you are hidden. Exactly. If you are moving, you will become visible again. So if you are hiding in a bush from enemies, don't move.
Yes, I can see it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Continue on with the obstacle range. Houses are always really good points of cover. If you have a house in the battlefield, always occupy it when possible. Keep proceeding down the range until you see the rocks.
I have a question, Captain.
Yes.
If I was a sniper and I'm hiding in this bushes, when I shoot, they can shoot me or not?
Not when you shoot, only if you move.
That's a good idea. I can use it.
Yeah, I mean they'll still,
You can still follow the tracers.
Yeah, they'll still see the smoke and the tracers from the bush, but it's harder to actually aim at you.
That's really fun.
Alright, I did mention elevation was an important part, right? Always take the high ground when you can, and always take it from the enemy when you can. And I am out of ammo.
You want the SMG? I brought like spare rounds.
No, it's fine. I got what I needed out of it. Okay, once you're done with the high ground, this way.
I had a bad habit, always reloading. I will waste so much.
Don't do that. Okay, last thing. As you've used your sprint, as you've used your stamina for sprinting, you do the same thing with swimming. You can only swim as far as your stamina will take you. If you exceed that, you will drown.
Oh.
So make sure you're not carrying a lot of things with you. If you go into your inventory and you look at the top right corner of the inventory screen, you'll see a percentage. That's how much equipment is weighing you down right now. If you're anywhere above 70%, you will probably drown here.
I'm 73.
So take less with you. Go for the ladders. If you're standing still in water though, you won't use up stamina, so if you need to take a break and pause and check where you're going, definitely use that. Follow me this way. I realize it's nighttime, which is also an important lesson. You see how you can't see that far ahead of you? So when it's nighttime, your field of view is definitely limited. I hope everyone's kept their hammers. If you haven't, it's fine. You'll still get the idea.
I don't have it.
It's okay. You can share hammers with someone else or just watch what we're doing, as long as you get the point. So follow me over here to the scrap pile. Over this way. So this is probably the most important part that you should know about Foxhole. Every single weapon, every single vehicle, well, maybe not every single building, but most buildings like this watchtower behind us, all of these were made by players. All of your ammo, all of your respawning, all of your shirts, all of your guns, they're going to be made by players in the real world. Obviously here it's the training island, so we kind of get free shit here, but... So take out your hammers and start mining this salvage. You'll notice a counter. Make sure to finish off your note. Gather about 100 of it, no more than that. Okay, so once you've got your 100 or so salvage, come to this refinery. Before resources can be used, they have to be refined into different materials. You click E on this refinery, you'll see the same inventory slots. The middle menu is the most important one. You'll see at the top there's a personal tab that can also be set to public. I would suggest setting it to public, which means that all the resources you're currently about to make can be used by members of the public once they're made.
Other guys, you mean? Yeah.
Yes. So with the salvage that you have in your backpack, you can keep it in your backpack or you can put it in the refinery, but go ahead and click on that first icon to make basic materials, the 2-to-1 ratio one at the top. Just click that a bunch of times until a bunch of resources are made. It does take time for resources to be made, but you'll see it's a couple of seconds for basic materials.
And they went to the stockpile, right?
Yes, it goes into the stockpile because you set it as public. So
everyone press 9.
No, don't. Shut up, Fool's close. Don't listen to him. He's trying to troll you. We don't press 9 here. No surrendering.
Okay.
Okay, so from the refinery stockpile, go ahead and take 50 or so basic materials out from the inventory into your own personal backpack. You draw out 20 each, so just grab like 40 or 60 basic material. Also, can you guys spread out a little bit? I'm stuck between a bunch of you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm so slow.
It's all good, it's all good.
Okay, what must we do with these resources?
So we're all gonna build one building, but everyone can press the buttons just to see what buttons they have to press. So if you press the B button, while you have your hammer out, it'll bring up a build menu. Well, just imagine it real good. So let's all go ahead and build the sandbag here. Only 3 people can actually build a building at one time, but just hit it with your hammer if you can. And yeah, I guess someone set up more sandbags you can build. Okay, here's the other special thing. If you press F while you have your hammer out, you go into upgrade mode. As you move around, you'll see the upgrade mode is giving you suggestions on what buildings to upgrade. If you press E on a building when you're in upgrade mode, you can choose to upgrade that. So let's upgrade these sandbags to a higher sandbag tier for better cover. So that's the very basics of buildings. Obviously, you can see there's a lot of different types of building. This radio tower here behind me, this gives us map intelligence in the real world of the war. So if you go to your map and there's enemies or friendlies within a range of these towers, which is 60 meters, they will appear on that map if you have a radio or if you've been to a town hall recently. Because town halls will update your maps. And yeah, that's the other thing. If you don't update your maps with a radio kit on your backpack or going to a spawn point, your maps will be out of date. Be aware of that. The last thing is these foxholes here.
Okay, Bear, just one thing that I don't think you got, you guys, I think, did you explain like the whole cooking grenades, like frags on your hand?
Yes, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I want, Bear, could you please take this?
What the fuck are you giving me? He's gonna... Wait, why?
Alright everyone, look closely. This is what happens.
No, there's no friendly fire here. Dude, you're not gonna kill anyone.
No, I'm not gonna kill anyone, I'm gonna kill myself. This is what happens. Yeah?
You can't do damage to yourself, dude.
Wait, did they remove it?
Captain, I have a question.
Yes.
What is this machine? What is that? What is
okay, everyone get out of that machine's way.
What is this?
Wait, what the hell?
This is a harvester. This is a way faster version of the hammer. I'm not going to teach you that right now because it's way beyond the basics.
Oh my god.
Everyone come back to the foxhole for a second.
Come on.
Yeah.
But yes, basically it mines things a lot faster than a hammer. So foxholes are static defenses. One person can go inside of a foxhole and shoot out of it. Once you're in here, you're basically invulnerable from gunfire, but there is gas in the game and they can and probably will gas you out.
How can I go
all
inside?
press Q to get in there to...
Q.
Okay, the other thing is, and this is a very complicated thing, you'll have to kind of play the game to understand it, but notice how the foxhole's flag here at the corner is only, like, it's all tattered and ruined and kind of shitty, right? Yeah. That means there's no AI garrison inside of it. If that flag was full, like, on top of the tower, that means there is an AI garrison in it, and that means if it is a green flag, which is colonial, it will fire on you if you are too close. So basically, AI is determined by how close foxholes and other defensive structures are to encampments, town halls, and basically bases.
Captain Bill, can we go somewhere quieter so can we hear clearly?
Oh yeah, sure. Let's go over here to the docks. So yeah, AI will shoot at you in the game if you get too close to it, if it's from the enemy. That's basically the point of it. Okay. Let's and of course there's a lot more. This is just scratching the surface for all of you. So there's a lot more to learn. That pretty much completes the basic tutorial stuff. Actually, form a line in front of me real quick. Okay, I'm gonna officially enlist you in the army by giving you all rank. Oh yeah, if you hold the Alt key and mouse over characters, you can access like their profiles and like commend them or report them and stuff like that.
Alt.
How can you see your own rank?
If you press F1, it'll give you a list of all the players in the current map region. and you can see yourself at the top.
Ah, okay, thanks.
And press 8 to salute. There we go. That's what I like to see. Okay. So that's the end of the basic training. There's so much more to learn, so go ahead. I would suggest if you want to learn a specific role, shadow and follow someone who's doing that specific role. If you see a medic on the field, you want to learn how to medic real good, just follow them into battle and do what they're doing.
Thank you so much,
Captain. You want to learn
Captain.
logistics? Follow logistics guy.
Captain, I have
Yes,
something
sir.
to ask you. If you
Yes.
don't mind, I can put your video on my YouTube channel if you don't mind. Because I recorded all this thing.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you so much.
You can also put a link to my YouTube channel if you want.
Do you have? Okay. Why not?
Yeah, just look for the video. Just look for my video on the main menu of this game.
Yeah, you guys should be proud.
What's your
Bear is like
YouTube channel?
the biggest YouTuber on Foxhole.
Shush, none of that.
Yeah. What's your YouTube channel name?
Anyways, I saw Bear, same as my name in game.
Okay, nice. I will have my name.
Alright, so if you guys proceed north, you'll be back at basically where you spawned. You'll also see, if you press M to open up your maps, there's 2 deploy points. You can join whatever front of the war you wish there. And good fucking luck, you're gonna need it.
Thank you.
Oh, that was really fun.